everything. The problem I have is why is Gamecaster crashing? I can see the game crashing, but why is Gamecaster crashing? Now, mind you, I before it crashed, I took a look at before it crashed, I took a look at the my stats on there, and it was maxing out, man. It was like 60-70% of all my resources were getting thrown into this game, which leads me to believe who can play this game. I mean, I always say I have a great rig. I do have a really good rig. I can show you right here. Whoop. Don't want to do that. I don't think you can see this, but it's Windows 10 Pro 64-bit, Intel Core i9 10920X CPU, 3.5, 32 gigabyte RAM with 32 gigabyte. I don't know why they did that. It's 64 gigabyte RAM, but it's for whatever reason they come in separate. I guess it works better that way. And GeForce RTX 3080. I had to poop. Well, so did my Gamecaster. Boy, I crashed it. I was like, let's see if we could crash this mother effer. Gone. Yeah, it's the Gamecaster. Well, I looked before I saw the Gamecaster take a shit, so I hit the button to see where my resources were. It was Skyrim. I've never seen it go above like 38%. It was like 64, 68, 60. Like, yeah, it is definitely way intense. And like I said, I have a i9 10920X CPU 3.5. It's overclocked. I didn't have them do the full overclock. I only did it at a certain level, and it's got two 32 gigabyte RAM installations in it. They said it runs better that way, and then RTX 3080 in it. So it's a really really good rig. It's about a 3,500 4,000. Well, it's actually a $4,000 rig. I got it for like 3,500 because they screwed up a bunch of stuff in regards to customer service stuff, not the computer. But anyways, long story short, I have a very good rig. It should be able to, like, I can play Red Dead Redemption full throttle on there. Mind you, when it gets a little squirrely, like a bunch of people and fighting, does seem to have a frame rate issue, but other than that, it runs perfectly. This, I couldn't even get anything out to the max. It was crashing the game. So it's no, I still use Gamecaster because it's super duper. I have everything set up and it's super duper easy. So obviously, if this continues, I'll definitely switch over to another one, maybe OBS. But for now, Gamecaster, and it's only $5 a month, $5 or $6 a month, so it's fairly cheap too. So I don't have to worry about it, being too expensive. So I guess you get what you pay for. But that was pretty funny. It was just great that I was like, let's see if we can crash this mother effer. Crashed. And for those kinds, I don't worry about it. What the hell? I don't care. This is an official stream. I was just trying to test it out. And it's living up to his rep that it just can't handle, like, well, my rig can't handle it, which is and just absolutely crazy. Like, the fact that my rig can't handle it is crazy. I have this rig because of this reason. I want it so that I can have it for the next 5-6 years without having any kind of problems. I thought maybe Skyrim, the engine was kind of hitting the Gamecaster hard. Gamecaster hard. You keep saying OBS, so familiar, and I think my very first stream I ever did onto YouTube was OBS, and it was a nightmare to put together. Now, mind you, that was 4 or 5 years ago, so I'm really hoping that it's better. But I'm gonna keep Gamecaster for a while. But if it continues to crash next year, I'll start looking at something else. So I'll finish out the year with Gamecaster, and then I'll start researching other ones and see if OBS can work for me. But yeah, that was kind of fun crashing the game. And I was saying before that my Steam is also really wonk. Like it didn't allow me to update, and I'm guessing they kind of stalled the updates because of the issues. But today I go to update it, and it literally was going 1 kilobyte per second. I'm like, what? I'm like, why is it 1 kilobyte per second? So I checked my internet connection. It was like 900 down and 250 up. And then I was like, okay, so I did a little research. It says um, go above the max or something like that. The max download something. I'm like, why is there a max download? Wouldn't they want to just have people update their stuff and be done with it rather than 1,000 people trying to download something at once that's taking 3 hours, draining the server for 3 hours, rather than having 1,000 people rip through the server for a half an hour, downloading everything, and be done with it and move on, and then the server clears up. Like I don't know. I have no idea where the Steam servers are. All I know is that it was really weird that I had to like set it up a certain way, and it wasn't like default. I'm like, what the? Steam's just been weird lately. Yeah, so I don't think I'll be playing The Witcher anytime soon, but that was kind of fun. Seeing that fucker die right there. Yeah, I'll just make sure that. But oh, they're by me. Just wanna. Yeah, because I'm running at 14%, 12%, 10%, 3%, 8%. I hate when it gets down to 3%. I'm like, uh-oh, it's. Alright, they're good. Yeah, they're real good. So. I gotta get back to work. I didn't know you can switch, but to be honest, I don't download enough from Steam. That was the first thing I've downloaded from Steam and since Stray. Damn, Erica. Giving us all angles right there. And that, people, is probably my. I was telling you the last stream, about 70% of the screenshots were butt shots. I have a problem, man. I really have a problem. I'm obsessed with my Skyrim characters. Oh, they're bringing it too. Serana's definitely been bringing. I mean, I've always noticed, but she's ever since I've worked on her a little bit, her butt's gotten a little bit better. So, all right, guys, I gotta get back to work. I got a ton of work to do. I got a client meeting at 10, and I haven't even started on their new page yet that I have to have ready for the meeting. So, but that was fun. It was fun crushing streams. So, alright, guys. I'll be the usual this weekend. I was gonna say, if Witcher was working okay, I would have considered doing like a Friday afternoon stream because the weather's supposed to get nasty. We're supposed to get sleet right now, and then it's going to turn to rain. I'm going to run out to go get my drugs and come back, and then over the weekend it's supposed to get bad again, so I'm not going anywhere. I never go anywhere anyways, but but I was going like, I'll just stream an extra day if that's the case, and honestly, playing that for a short time, I don't miss the controls. Those controls are ass in a can. Some of the attacks are fine and stuff, but man, half the stuttering wasn't the game, it was how he actually moves, and that is so annoying. So, alright guys. See you guys later. Osculum, have fun with your D&D. Try not to drink too much. And Metal Skulls, looking forward to Skyrim Friday, baby.